Alright guys, so the next part of this project is gonna be to get rid of those lights. That's the coolant reservoir light, so we're gonna check the sensor and make sure that it's working good and it's reading, and if anything we'll change it, but we're gonna first try to clean it up. So we're gonna go inside our hood, and I just restarted removing this. It's 2 screws, number 10s, and then we're gonna have to maybe take this one out, and we're gonna take that one out as well. See if we can just move it to the side. And then we gotta unplug this. So we gotta unplug that. Alright guys, so I ended up removing the whole reservoir. A lot of water just poured out of this, okay. And then I found this is a sensor. I thought it was gonna be more like a floater, but I guess it's not. I mean, I'm not sure how this works, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean this whole thing, because yeah, it looks like it's pretty dirty. There's a bunch of debris in there. Yeah, pretty nasty. So we're gonna clean the whole thing with the pressure washer, and maybe that helps, because that's what tells if the fluid is low or high, and if it's dirty, it's probably not good. Okay, so I just checked, and what I found inside this reservoir, so there's a buoy there, and then I guess this is just a sensor, and it goes in there, right? And then you got this magnet that this was loose, so I'm guessing this goes like in the bottom of these, maybe right there. And then when the level gets low, this triggers the sensor, and it opens the circuit, and then it reads like it's open. So open must be like it's low, yeah, because this will go all the way down and it will read as low. So I'm trying to see here if I can fix this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix this, because I would have to open the whole thing, and you know, I don't think you're supposed to open it. So maybe let's put it back together and see what we can do. Alright guys, so I put everything back, and I put the thing back again, and I checked, and we have one less light, so that worked. Now we have to remove that light. It's gonna be for the washing fluid. I think it's broken. The guy said it was broken. Maybe it just needs washing fluid. Let's add some water. Alright guys, so I just filled it up with some water. The washing fluid reservoir, and the thing went away, so I guess it just needed water. So now I'm gonna see what that check engine light is. I know you already deleted it once. Delete it again. Let's see where I can plug the scanner. It's just my basic scanner. Let's see what it reads. And this, I think it's a sensor that it's bad, so we have to see what what kind of sensor it is. So it thinks it's open, that's why it's on. Let's see, OBD, auto scan. We might be able to delete this. Give it a minute. So I'm not sure where it's coming from, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete it for now and see. It's gonna be a P0455. I'm gonna delete it and see if there's online anything where this is common that it could break. So let's see if we can find any common issues on this car for evac leaks. For now, I'm gonna delete it. F1, delete. Okay, so that light is again, so I think it's leaking water somewhere for the windshield.